What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and have another Mitchell&Ness pickup video. I know the last video I made was me showing this 1989 Deion Sanders red Falcons throwback, the all-time grail. But I went to the city yesterday, and I was able to pick up a couple other items. Really wasn't expecting to get a whole lot. Just went down to the city to see the holiday festivities, the lights and whatever. And of course, I took a stroll to my favorite store, Mitchell&Ness, and it just so happens, years ago they used to have discount sale racks for jerseys, jerseys, jackets, all sorts of stuff. And then they kind of went away from that, for some time, and they actually had them back. Which I was really surprised to see, and had a couple jerseys that I had some interest in, and they were pretty deeply discounted, so I was able to make a couple pickups. And without further ado, let's get right to them. The first one here is one that I had passed on in the past, if that makes any sense. But yes, I saw it during other sales, and I never pulled the trigger on it until yesterday, and that is this 1994, one of my all-time favorite players, Jerry Rice, San Francisco 49er jersey. This was one of the years that the 49ers won the Super Bowl. This was the year, of course, Steve Young, went bonkers in that Super Bowl versus the Chargers. I think he threw like 5 touchdown passes, and they were just blowing him out from like the first quarter on. And Jerry Rice, of course, had a few touchdown grabs in that game. And this was the jersey that they were wearing during that Super Bowl. And, of course, it was during '94, so they had the NFL celebrate their 75th anniversary. So it had the patch there that all the teams wore back in 1994. And this was, I don't think the 49ers wore this jersey too long. It was new for them that year in 1994 with the drop shadow on the numbers there. And I know they wore it that year and maybe another year or so. And then they kind of redid them with the gold trim and all that. But this was a jersey style that didn't last very long for the 49ers. And the thing is that I passed on this particular jersey before, and I also passed on the Steve Young version of this in the past. And so when I had another chance at it, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to, again, the primetime rule. Not going to let it get away from me again. So I got it. I was debating between this one and they had the 1996 version with the 50th anniversary of the 49ers. But I just like this one a little more because, A, I do have a replica Jerry Rice, an old starter one from back in the day of that, version 49er jersey that they wore when they celebrated their 50th anniversary. And, B, this is a style that the Niners didn't wear very long. So I figured, might be more harder to come by as time goes on. But again, now it's a newer made in China version, but I think the quality is really nice on this one. I really like it. It's got the double stitched 80 on the front and the 75th anniversary, of course, stitched on. Now there's no numbers on the sleeves or on the shoulder, and that was kind of different for the 49ers too, because like most, if not all of their history, they always had like a number, their numbers on the shoulders or on the sleeves, but they didn't for this particular jersey. So these stripes are actually vinyl pressed on, heat pressed on, I should say, not stitched. It's the only thing that's not stitched on this jersey. Everything else is, including the name Rice on the back on a nameplate, and then the 80 again is double stitched with that drop shadow. So there you go. The 1994 Jerry Rice San Francisco 49ers. And normally I do like my throwback jerseys with the heat-pressed numbers and all, but I do really like the older 49er jerseys too. And, some other teams, it's just classic. You can't go wrong. So there you go. So the great Jerry Rice in the fold. I do have a few other Jerry Rice, replica jerseys, but this is the first Mitchell&Ness one that I ever owned, so I'm real happy with it. And it's my second 49er Mitchell&Ness. I have Roger Craig, and now I have Jerry Rice. So there you go. jersey number 1 and the second one, and I know that Throwback King is gonna like this one, and also Fight On Fight too, because they're huge fans of this guy, and I remember him back in the day too. But this is, of course, Bo knows, and Bo knows that this is a Bo Jackson Los Angeles Raiders Mitchell&Ness jersey. It's an older Made in USA. If you notice, I want to say it's Made in USA. Throwback King, you might want to help me with this if I'm misspeaking, but there's the tag there, and it's really deep in. You know, it's not like closer to the top of the neck with the little Made in China tag. So it's kind of in the back, almost hidden. And it is a bigger jersey, and definitely the material and everything quality is just really good for this jersey. I want to say it's a Made in USA, but Throwback King, if I'm misspeaking, you know, let me know. I don't think it's made in El Salvador because I don't see the Made in El Salvador in there, and I think the older USA's just had the tag on the back, but I know you know a little more about that than me. But I want to say this is Made in USA, the away white Bo Jackson LA Raiders. Really nice. It's a heavy jersey. The 34 double stitched on the front. Just amazing quality in this jersey. The 34 is on the sleeve as well. Double stitched. In fact, the security guard even said that I made a good choice getting this one in the store. So, 34 double stitched on the sleeve. And the Jackson is on a nameplate. Single stitched. And then the 34 double stitched on the back. Real big and bold numbers. I do have the Marcus Allen Raiders jersey. I believe it's the older version too. Not the, I don't believe it's the newer Made in China, but I haven't really looked at it in a little bit. Could be wrong about that, but I know this one is more of the older version, not the newer Made in China that they've put out over the years. Really nice jersey. You know, I like it because it's just plain. I mean, there's not a whole lot of bells and whistles, but you know, that's how the Raider jerseys are. I mean, they're just really, really nice that way. One of the all-time greats right there, dual sport, baseball, football, and I do have his Royals jersey, his home white Kansas City 1989 Royals jersey. So now I have his Raiders jersey, and by the way, this is a 1987. And I could be misspeaking, and I apologize if I am, but I believe that this is the jersey style that he wore in that Monday night game when he like ran over the Boz in Seattle. When Bosworth was doing all that talking before the game, and then Bo kind of ran all over him. But yeah, terrific player. Unfortunately, had the injuries. Otherwise, I mean, he could have. You know, it's amazing to think what he could have been. I mean, he was already great, but you know, always gotta respect Bo. Throwback King and Fight On 5-2 know all about that because they're big-time Bo Jackson fans. So, like I said, I know you guys would appreciate this jersey. And I've wanted a Bo Jackson Raiders for, you know, some time. So when I saw this in the store in the discount rack, I'm like, oh yeah, not letting that one get away. So I'm pretty good with the Raiders now. I got my black Marcus Allen jersey, and I got my white Bo Jackson jersey. So I got their colors taken care of for jerseys. And then they had some hats in a $5 bin. So I got this Broncos knit hat for the winner. Tim Tebow! Yes, I know, Woody, your Patriots beat them, but you know what? We'll see. Maybe they meet up again in the playoffs. You know, it could be Tebow time that. It's actually funny. My boss got me a McFarlane figure of Tim Tebow in a Florida Gators uniform. Says he knows I'm a fan. So that was a cool gift by him. Couple hats that were on the $5 bins too. At the 49ers to go with the Jerry Rice jersey. These are both fitted, so it's got the logo there. I've wanted a Sonics hat for a while. I just never pulled the trigger on one until recently. Seattle Supersonics. Well, this is like all West Coast, you know. You see, this video is like all the way. You know, I'm showing a lot of love to the West Coast in this video. So there you go. So Seattle Supersonics. I don't have a Sonics jersey to this point, although I would like to get that Gary Payton jersey that they put out, in these colors a couple years ago, but just haven't been able to get it yet. Maybe someday. I know they're putting out some more Sonics jerseys next year. Mitchell&Ness is, but they're more of the ones they wore in the finals against the Bulls in '96. And I'm kind of more partial to the older, jerseys than those styles. But, so I'm hoping someday to get the Gary Payton to go with that hat. But you never know. But like I always say, even if I don't have the jersey, I have the hat just in case. It's like I did with this hat. I got the hat, hoping that someday. And oh yes, there it is. But I do have Raiders hats, and I do have, like I said, I just picked. I have a couple other 49er hats too. But I got, that one to go with the Rice, and there's a couple other Niner jerseys that I have in the fold. So, anyway, those are the recent pickups. Like I said, unexpected. You never know. You go out sometimes as a collector just looking around, and you kind of stumble across things sometimes, and that's what happened. But at any rate, as always, big shout outs to all my subscribers. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. Keep hitting that subscribe button and like button for my videos, and also for all my other Jersey Heads videos as well. Big shout outs to all my fellow Jersey Heads, and to all my friends and family. And I hope all of you have a very wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I mean, whatever. Happy Festivus. It's a Seinfeld reference there, but you guys watch that episode, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have the poll, though, but I am. But a happy holiday season to all, and hope you all get what you want for the holidays. And until my next video, which might be a Christmas pickup video, we'll see. We'll see what I have coming down the chimney for Christmas this year. But at any rate, happy holidays to everyone. And until my next video, I will see you then. This is MightyFan saying peace. I'll see you then. All right, bye.